Good afternoon, morning, noon, night, whenever you're watching this video. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday where I am in video land. I am Tanjanika Lewis, better known as Tanjanika the author. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time clicking on my face, why, thank you for choosing me. If this is not your first time, welcome back and thank you for choosing me again. Now, go ahead and click that subscribe button and choose me permanently. Right next to it, go ahead and hit that notification button so that you'll be notified whenever I upload videos. Come in a little close, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I upload on Thursdays. But just in case I miss a Thursday, because you know, life, then you'll be notified whenever I upload. As described in the box below, or in the title of this video, I will be giving 3 tips on how I come up with story ideas. Now, I'm not one of those authors that kind of struggles with coming up with story ideas. I feel like sometimes I get flooded with ideas and there's so many ideas and not enough time to write them all. So I keep a story idea journal where that journal is just for story ideas. It's not for journaling, it's just story ideas. Because if I don't write it down, I'm going to forget it. But there are times when I struggle with coming up with a full idea. And in those times, when I say a full idea, I mean like something longer than a short story would be. So coming up with a full book idea, I will say that. Sometimes I struggle with that, and whenever I have those times, I use these 3 tips along with a bunch of other tips, but these are the 3 things, these are my go-tos, to come up with full-bodied story, novel, book ideas. So, whenever I find myself stumped, the first thing I do is I open up my Pinterest app because looking at pictures helps me spark an idea. And a gnat just hit me in the eye. But anyway, so looking at pictures helps me spark an idea. I have a full Pinterest board just dedicated to pictures that have sparked an idea in me. Or sometimes I'll be scrolling through my Pinterest and I'll think to myself, I wonder what their story is. And then I'll go ahead and add that picture to my characters or my story idea Pinterest board. If that doesn't work, then I'll go ahead and go to tip number 2, which I'll go to a public place, either a coffee shop or a restaurant or a mall. I'll sit down and I'll people watch. And I actually got that from my dad. Me and my dad used to go to the mall and we would sit in the food court and he would point out different people and he would say, what do you think their story is? Or what's their story? And we would make up these long, drawn out, intricate backstories. And sometimes we would intertwine people's backstories. Just people sitting in the mall. Now, is there a real backstory? We'll never know. But it was fun. And so I still do that now when I can't quite come up with a full-bodied story idea. Now, the last tip I want to share with you is one that is kind of overlooked in our go society now. But if I just can't come up with a story idea, I'll sit someplace quiet, either in my office like I am now or in my truck. I'll go to a Family Dollar parking lot or a Walgreens parking lot or even sometimes a Walmart parking lot and just sit in my truck and just sit in the quiet and kind of let my mind wander. I find that that helps to conjure up some story ideas also. Now, if you have used any of these tips on your own, comment down below and let me know that, hey, Tan, you're not alone. I do this too. And if you have other tips that help you come up with story ideas, or even tips that help you overcome writer's block, because I use these same tips to overcome writer's block, then put them down in the comments below. I would like to know. I'm not asking for a friend, I'm asking for me. So help me out, put them in the comments down below. Now, as I said before in the beginning of this video, if you have stuck with me this whole time with my face on your screen, you might as well go ahead and click that subscribe button and then click the notification button next to it. I mean, it's 2 clicks, people. Can't get any easier than that. And I will see you next Thursday. I will see you at the turn of the page. Deuces.